Before we get started, help us thank our partners in business. Have your business in front of the largest audience. Just reach out on the contact page of our website. The motto is, stay home, stay safe. For our children, safety at home isn't always the case. Experts claim that reports of child abuse are down. That's a false positive. Fake news. They're being kept away from mandated reporters. Teachers and healthcare workers are the front line in spotting the warning signs. According to USA Today and NPR, emergency room visits for extreme injuries to children are up 51%. So, while the reports are down, the hospitals don't see the children until the abuse has gone too far. While child exploitation is not new, there has been a recent explosion in cases. Most of the people assume that this is only found on the seedy underbelly of the deep web, the darknet. In fact, according to statistics from the Internet Watch Foundation, Twitter is responsible for half of the child abuse material found online. But the predators have gotten much more sophisticated. They are using very open and seemingly innocuous pictures and chat threads to advertise their sick businesses. Let's go to Mark Craycraft for a deep dive into the experiment we ran on the Fuzzy Bunnies article.
So, my friends, we recently posted a lovely article titled Amazingly Cute Fuzzy Bunnies. And there was some confusion. Some people said, it's a nice break from all of the bad news. They're giving us some relief with these fuzzy bunnies. Other people said, hey, this is not news. You can just put that on regular Facebook. What's the point of this whole fuzzy bunny thing? And we didn't tell you the story. We didn't say anything. We just gave you 30 pictures of fuzzy, cute bunnies. And I must say, they are cute. But now it's time to expose the secret experiment that we were playing on you. Let's take a deeper dive into these amazingly cute fuzzy bunnies. We're going to show you 3 ways that criminals, traffickers, pedophiles can communicate in such mundane ways that will blow your mind. So yes, amazingly cute fuzzy bunnies. But if we were of the criminal mind, we could do a lot of communications. And we're going to show you right now. We're going to show you 3 ways. So the first thing, you go right here to the title picture. And I got to say, we can click on it, get a bigger photo, and that looks like a lion. I'm telling you, what a bunny. But if we do a little thing called inspect the element, it will bring up some code. And right here, you see a link. It shows up on the bottom left as well. You see that? Twitter. It's our Twitter account. It's our Twitter account. But when you clicked on it, nothing happened. But right there, hidden in the image, is our Twitter account. That could be any web address in the known or unknown universe that a criminal, trafficker, pedophile could use to access very, very dark information. And nobody knows because it's a fuzzy bunny story. Now let's continue on to numbers 2 and 3. So, see, you click on the fuzzy bunny, it doesn't go anywhere. That web address is literally hidden within the code. Let's go down to our first fuzzy bunny. Oh, he's so cute. And you look at it and you scroll over, and then there's the next one. Now, I gotta admit, as jaded as I am, that is a cute bunny. All right, I digress. Here we are. We're back at our first bunny. Now, most people, whenever they are perusing the internet, they do just like I did. They go over it a little bit, and they go on to the next bunny. But what most people don't realize, that if you linger on the image just a moment, oh, something can pop up. And what does this say here? Hidden places bad people put things. We could literally leave a message for people to meet us at a certain location, to go to a certain web address, to send me money in Bitcoin to this private Dropbox or direct message. Because most people, if you look at what's called a heat map or how people navigate a website, they very rarely linger on the picture. And if you click on it, it doesn't go anywhere. And then you can move all around it and it doesn't go anywhere. You can go on to the next. Oh man, that's a cute bunny. And nothing happens. But if you just kind of hang out a second, boop, there's yourself a message. There's number 2. Same thing. Let's inspect this element. So we hit the inspect. So now we have shown that we have words right here. And it even says, hidden places, bad people put things. If we hang out there, it shows us. But yet again, we've hidden another website, which so happens to be our Twitter account. See right there, it says name Twitter. That could route you anywhere in the world. Now here is a bonus. This is a bonus. So we've shown you with the fuzzy bunnies how criminals can communicate with each other. I mean, this can be done with anything. Fuzzy bunnies, recipes, it doesn't matter, right? If you know how to use those codes, which many people do, and especially if you are of the criminal mind, you educate yourself on this very quickly. But now I'm going to show you a way that they do it for those that are less sophisticated. Okay, you don't have to know about code. You don't have to know how to secretly embed websites. Let me show you a very, very simple way. And this was actually featured in our story, Page Kegel. And I can't say the rest of the thing because this video get demonetized. So I have to tell you that if you just go to our website and type in the name Page Kegel, you will see that story and how she utilized access to her Dropbox to all of these terrible things. So let's take a look at this. Ohio BMV. What a lovely thing. I love the BMV. I love it so much I go there every time I have a birthday. Okay? What a great thing. Now, let's take a look at one little thing. Nothing looks out of place. Even an experienced person looking for problems wouldn't see a problem here. But look here. We just reversed the colors. Okay? And what do you see? $200 for my Dropbox password. Plain as day. Right? So a person could send a picture just like this to anybody's message or post it on their personal Facebook page. Are you following me? On their Twitter page, on their Instagram page. And those that know, we've said this as long as we've been open. Those who know will know we know. And this is an example. Those who know will go, oh, I need to take that picture. Right? Perfectly mundane. Doesn't trigger anybody. No problem. And then they do this and they get the secret message. And so then they can send the money through even Facebook. You can send the money. Bitcoin. Payoneer, PayPal, Stripe, all kind. I mean, there's 1,000 ways to send money to get the password for that Dropbox to find all the deviant stuff that they're selling. And they can communicate back and forth. They can negotiate. They can talk about what is in the file. They can talk about where they're going to meet. If it's, IRL in real life. Look at me. I'm so hip. So these are ways that people are communicating through completely innocuous pictures. Now, I want you to hold on to your bootstraps because we're going to take a deeper dive into the rabbit hole. I said it. Rabbit hole. Cute bunnies. Rabbit hole. I couldn't help myself. I got a lot invested in this. So let's get ready to take a deeper dive into, I'm going to say it, the rabbit hole. I'm going to start off with a little bit of a trigger warning. What we're about to show you is active, live, real-time people that are currently watching or downloading child pornography. So I'm telling you now, if this is a trigger, move on. Because when I take this screen down and we look at the map that is going right along in real time, it is disturbing. Final chance. Okay. Here we go. All right, what you are looking at right now is a live ticker of everyone that is looking right now, and you can see the ticker going in real time, at child pornography. Now, there's a couple things that you need to know. Number one, these are not people that are on the what's called surface web. So this does not include some of the stories that we have shared on about Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. None of that is counted here. These are all people that are attempting to, or actually watching or downloading child pornography through what is called the dark web or on a Tor browser. So I needed to let you know that right up front. So there is a huge problem in the Facebook world, also on the Twitter world. We have been covering this for years now, and we are continuing to do that. We have more stories that are coming in the following days about acronyms, and we've tried to educate the public as best we can. So we're going to dive in just a little bit, but I need to let you know that these are people, and you can see here where it says watch, download. This is happening all over the world. But the first thing before we zoom in, the first thing I want to show you under statistics. Now, the United States represents 4% of the world's population. Okay? 4% of the world's population. However, when it comes to child pornography, they represent 32% of the world's consumer of child pornography on the dark web, followed by Germany, but by less than half. The United States is by far the largest consumer of child pornography in the world. We are going to now move in again. This is all live. This is happening right now. People all over the world searching, watching, downloading child pornography. Now, this is not the surface web. This is not Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp, Ohio Snaps. Right? These are people that are purposely trying to hide under what's called Tor, the Tor browser that takes them to the dark web. And so these are the people in real time. So we're going to move in just a little bit. Because we're streaming, it's a little slower. But here's the information that is able to be obtained. When you click on a person, each one represents a person, okay? And going down through, it tells you, right here. So it tells you their IP address. Tells you their device, tells you it's an Android, and we'll get into this. It gives them a pedo score, if you can imagine such a thing. And this individual has a score of 100, which means they are a frequent flyer. But it tells you right here their IP address. Now, these last numbers are blocked out. Why? Because this is the public version of this website, this service. There is another part of this service that is for law enforcement. If you sign up and can prove that you are a law enforcement entity, this information will be opened up to you. And you will be able to see exactly who this person is. And this will be enough in most jurisdictions to get a warrant for that particular device. And again, this is happening right now. So let's move in just a little closer. So they'll spread out for us. Okay. So we've got two around, what is that, probably Tays Valley, Parkersburg, here. All right. So here's person, Gallup Police. There's their IP number. They are on a personal computer using Windows. Pedo score is 45. So they are in the process of getting comfortable. That's a terrible thing. Complacency kills. They're in the process of grooming. Okay. So this is a problem. This will be a great time to knock on their door and stop them before they really, really, really get into the weeds. Parkersburg talks about the device, mineral wells, pedo score 100. But I say this is live. Okay? So anybody can get on this. It's pedomap.live, pedomap.live, not .com. And you can watch this. It just literally streams 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay? So we'll go back out. And again, this is a holiday. So people are doing family things. If you get on in the middle of the night, it gets a little creepy, right? A little creepier. We'll see things closer to our area. It's it's not good. All of our friends that are in law enforcement, we know that you are with us. We've got judges. We've got the sheriff, the chief of police, investigators. We've got FBI. We've got BCI. All you guys, and we appreciate you so much, everything you do. But this is something I would encourage you guys to go ahead and get a hold of. The Pedomap as a law enforcement version just for you guys. And it gives a whole heck of a lot more information than the public site. And we can really do some damage control, I guess we could say. So there it is, folks. We have gone from fuzzy bunnies to the deepest, darkest regions of the internet. If you think for 1 second that because you went incognito mode that you are anonymous, you are wrong. If you think for 1 second you deleted something, it is not gone. If you think for 1 second because you were on the Tor browser, you're on the dark web, that you can't be found, wrong. How many times those of you that have gone there have seen the big banner that says seized by the FBI, seized by Interpol, right? This is not a place for anonymity. There is no such thing as online anonymity. For every creepy, crawly thing that people do on the internet, there is a safeguard. There is a way that people who protect people have to catch you. There's just so damn many of you that it takes a lot of resources. So I say to our friends in law enforcement, I know it's tough. I know you can only do so much with so much time, and I get it. But we have here in this area, in this county, a cyber stalking or a cyber crime task force. They can take and look at some of this stuff, right? A lot of times they don't get activated until a crime is reported. Don't wait until a crime is reported. It's time to get proactive. And this is a way to do it. So I hope you enjoyed our presentation. I'm sorry that we reeled you in with the cute fuzzy bunnies, but I wanted to make, I'm a disruptor. It's what I do. And I wanted to reel you in to show you how something as simple and innocuous and just plain easygoing as cute fuzzy bunnies can be corrupted by those who corrupt. The criminal mind, the element of the criminal mind can even ruin a fuzzy bunny. Thank you and good night.